Hey everybody, and welcome to our channel, the #1 place for blockchain education, where we explain blockchain topics using analogies, stories, and examples so that you can easily understand them. In this video, we're going to explain what a fork is in the blockchain world, specifically hard forks versus soft forks. So if you're interested and want to learn more about how the different protocols work, stay tuned. Let's start off with a story. Imagine you and your friends are following a treasure map, but suddenly, two different paths appear, each leading to a different version of the treasure. That's what happens in blockchain forks. When people refer to a fork, they generally mean a hard fork, which is a permanent split or change to the protocol. But we will also talk about soft forks too. To put it simply, a fork is an update to a blockchain's protocol. And like many software updates, some changes are backward compatible, while others are not. A soft fork is a minor update that doesn't break the previous rules of the network, while a hard fork is a major update that does break the previous rules. The best way to illustrate this is with some actual examples. Let's go back in time to 2017, when Bitcoin was only a few years old. Developers were beginning to discuss ways to improve the network's scalability, meaning its ability to process transactions and add blocks to the blockchain. One group wanted to increase the size of each block, which would allow more transactions to be processed. The other group feared that larger blocks would take up too much space on their computers, making it harder to run a full copy of the Bitcoin blockchain. Eventually, the debate got so heated that the Bitcoin community split into two separate chains. The original chain kept the Bitcoin name, and the new chain named itself Bitcoin Cash. This was a hard fork, because the old rules of the Bitcoin protocol were changed, and everyone had to upgrade their software to the new rules in order to participate. A soft fork, on the other hand, is when the old rules are still followed. An example of this is the Segregated Witness, or SegWit, update that was implemented on Bitcoin in 2017. SegWit was a way to reduce the size of transaction data, which would free up space inside blocks and allow more transactions to be processed. Importantly, however, it did not change the rules of the Bitcoin protocol. Older versions of Bitcoin still recognized SegWit transactions, so no one had to upgrade their software in order to use it. Eventually, most of the major blockchains adopted SegWit, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and many others. So why do forks happen? Well, there are a variety of reasons. Most commonly, forks happen to make either a security upgrade or a scalability upgrade. Security upgrades strengthen the blockchain's ability to resist attacks, while scalability upgrades improve the blockchain's ability to handle the load. Sometimes forks happen because there is a disagreement in the community about the future of the project. In these cases, the community splits and the result is two separate chains. Speaking of famous forks, let's talk about a couple that you might have heard of. In 2016, the Ethereum community was rocked by a major hack on the DAO, a popular application that had been built on the Ethereum blockchain. The DAO held roughly $150 million worth of Ether at the time. And after the hack, many people demanded that the money be returned to them. Eventually, the community split with the majority, creating a new version of the Ethereum blockchain that gave the money back, and a smaller group that wanted to preserve the original blockchain as a historical record. Today, the original chain is known as Ethereum Classic, and the new chain is simply called Ethereum. Another famous example was the split between Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash in 2017. This was due to disagreements about scaling, specifically about the size of blocks. The Bitcoin Cash name actually comes from a satirical article written by a Bitcoin developer that was mocking the idea of increasing the block size. Little did he know that it would become a reality soon after. And lastly, Bitcoin Cash wasn't done splitting. In 2018, it split again into two separate chains, Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin SV. This split was over an argument about the size of the block. SV stands for Satoshi's vision and claims to be a more true version of Bitcoin Cash. Whether you think forks are good or bad, they're a fact of life in the cryptocurrency world. Forks allow blockchains to evolve and improve over time. And sometimes they even create opportunities for new investments. Just be careful, because some forks are created just to fool unsuspecting investors. So now you know all about forks in the blockchain world. In short, a hard fork is a major change that creates a permanent split in the blockchain, while a soft fork is a minor change that does not create a split. That's all for this video, friends. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video. We really hope that you've learned something. And most of all, we hope to see you in the next video. Oh, and don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. See you on the next one.